So I did a thing this Friday. This popped up on Facebook Marketplace for 50 bucks and I was like, "Yes." It's like I've wanted to have my like own professional style carpet cleaner for a while, and it's like I'm not going to turn this price down. And there's definitely some things I have to do to it. Like I have to reattach this, although I'm not really sure what this sort of sealant is here. But obviously it should have something because there's going to be water pressure there. And it looks like this seal could use replacement too. Um, it is clearly in need of a cleanup. And I think I might want to make a few upgrades to it too. Because the pump on this thing is only 100 psi. And, that's great for like detail cleaning and such. For like those little 4-inch wands, or 4-inch wide tools rather. But my intended use is mostly for like carpet cleaning. I'm not going to open my own business or anything, but it's like for my own carpet cleaning, probably relatives and friends if they need it. And yeah, very much in need of a cleanup at the moment. And I did run the motors on here. The vacuum motor really could use new bearings on it, and this is about 20 years old. And as we can see, it draws a high amount of amperage. So when I do get around to working on this thing, I would like to put a second cord on it to supply the electricity to the heater, and solely the heater. Because to my understanding, the heater is usually one of the biggest amperage hogs in these things. So 19 amps isn't always going to be doable when 15 amps are much more common for breakers. So I figured, if I can divide that down a little bit more and use two separate circuits, it should work fine, I would think. And I don't have any wands for it, and now I haven't really noticed it in this hose yet, but it came with a short piece of hose where it was just cracking as you moved it, and it's like, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and replace both of these hoses, because I know these vacuum hoses too can become quite stiff and brittle over time, because I've worked with an extractor where bending the hose just caused it to rip right open, and I'm like, I don't want that to happen while I'm trying to actually use it. Ugh. Excuse me. But yeah, figured I'll replace those, hopefully put a stronger pump into this thing, second cord for that heater, and then I have to find a wand for it. I'll probably get both a little detailing wand as well as like a full-size carpet one. I think right now I'm currently looking at the Trident from US Products. It seems really similar to the Evolution or Sharpshooter wand as it's now known. But I don't know. We'll see. Because there are some what look like some decent options on Amazon, for just a standard 2-jet 1.5-inch wand. Oh yes, and I suppose I should put a hose hanger here. Most likely what that was for. But yeah, it'll be kind of neat to have my own. And it's like I ended up borrowing a relative's truck to go get it. Because I asked the seller, if he thought this would fit in the back of a car, and he's like, I don't think so. But I think the width of this thing is less than my car wash vacuum, so I actually might have been able to do it. But no big deal. I got it here, and that's the important thing. So yeah, hard to say when I'll actually get around to working on it, or when I get around to getting the parts, because I know a wand The wands I've seen usually run around like 200, 250. A set of hoses I'm looking at about 120, and then if I want to put a new pump in it, it's another 200. So I mean, it's kind of a, it's not like horribly expensive, but you know, I'm not just going to drop $500 in one day on a project. So it'll be a process. It'll be over time, and it gets done when it gets done, because I don't need it working now.